G'day guys, my name's Josh. You can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die in Alpha 18, where we are back in the fists only challenge, where I have to punch every zombie and every pig and every wolf and everything to death with nothing but the old ham sandwiches. We can use whatever knuckle wraps or knuckle dusters or whatever kind of knuckle weapons we can have, given that they're new in Alpha 18, so I wanted to try them out and dive headlong straight into the deep end with them. And so far, it's been going pretty well. I've made myself a new house. I haven't quite done all the renovations yet. It's not quite to that level, but we can do that another day, because the first thing we need to do in this episode is head back to our old base. At the end of the last episode, I was talking about how all of my good stuff was left behind. When I moved houses and moved towns, I left my forge and my workbench and everything else, all of my good gubbins, back at the old house. So I'm wasting no time today. Before the sun even rises, I'm heading off back into the wilderness to head back and get all of my stuff. I should make it there by about 4 AM, I think, and while I'm on my bicycle, I don't think the zombies will really do much damage to me. They might get a lucky shot in here or there, but for the most part, I think I'll be pretty okay. Look, they just kind of get pissed off in the distance, if they're not even that even. She didn't even notice me. I went straight past her, and her glowy eyes did not even take note of me. Well, I'm pretty okay with that one then. I guess it's only vultures I have to watch out for, but I'm heading back to the old town to get all my stuff. My guesstimation wasn't too far off. 4 AM has just ticked over as I'm cruising back into my old stomping ground. It's like coming home to your old hometown, you know all the corners, you know all the places, you know where you used to hang out and just like let the days pass by, because back then you had nothing else to do. And it feels kind of nice coming home to a place like this. All right, my house is on the other side of town, just out there, not too far away. I don't think I left anything particularly of import around the joint. I haven't raided everything, like the cemetery back over there. I don't think I've raided. And some of the houses, like the big triple POI here, hasn't been raided. But that's okay. I can come back here if I get bored of my new town. I've got nothing else to do. But there's always bigger and better things to move on to. Although I think the loot of that place is relatively easy to get to. So maybe I'll just like knock out that POI on the way through. Not actually do the whole POI, just go and get all the lucky loot up on the top. The old horde base is here. I'll probably still come back and do the next horde on this horde base. It worked pretty well. I can make a couple of adjustments to it to make it a little bit better going forward for day 14, but especially on this kind of playthrough with these kind of difficulty settings, you don't really need to worry about having a big over-the-top horde base for the first two hordes. Day 7 and day 14 aren't really anything scary as such. You can usually just use something pretty simple to get by and then deal with it a little bit later on. Take my workbench back. I'll grab my forge as well. Oh, this was a good base. This little safety room up here served me well for a long time. I'm gonna miss it just a little bit, but sometimes you just gotta upgrade. You're gonna move to a bigger and better house when the time calls for it. Make sure I get all my resources back out of the forge while that's going on. Oh, got a lot of stuff in there. God, I really was expecting to come back here quite a lot, wasn't I? Take all of you back, and you take all the raw meat. I'm already full of gubs. I'm never going to be able to bring everything home with me. I'm just not going to be able to do it. There's too much stuff here for me. Get the last little bit of you. Boy, how am I going to do this? I'm going to have to leave like a chest outside or something, because the thing I'm worried about here is that at some point this, I don't need hay bales, at some point this POI will reset and I'll lose all of this, and I don't want that to happen. And I can't take anything more out of there. God, there's just so much random gubbins here. There's all my food and stuff. I don't need all of that. Don't know why I didn't bring that with me. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna have to make a couple of trips, I think. One thing I can do to free up some space is bang my cowboy hat mod onto my helmet. That actually gives me some better insulation against the elements as well. So that's actually not a bad thing to be doing. There we go. Can't take anything out of you. Let's take you guys because you're more valuable. I think I'm pretty full. What else? Oh, repair kits. I'll take the repair kits. That'll be very valuable when I next need to go on a trader run. I think that'll just about do it. Don't need 2 feathers, actually. That can go higher. What else do I need in here? Anything? Nothing's really jumping out at me in there. Nothing in there. Let's, I'm pretty hungry, actually. Let's take some frothies. Frothies are always good, especially when you're punching shit. Alright, let's go drop all that stuff off into the bike. Oh, this is not a time for me to get to a fist fight. I can hear someone moving around outside. I am over encumbered like a ball sack on toast. I really don't want to have to fight you right now. Alright, he's taken care of. What do I got? I've got enough wood in here. Let's quickly go and secure storage chest. I know I've got them upstairs, but I'm just not taking that kind of risk right now. I'll also go, about to put my frames in my bike like a nonce. Let's grab you, grab this, swap those over, and then we'll drop it back up to the top. We'll put that chest up the top up here so I can use it for a horde night later should I need to. Like a chest where I can use it later on is never a bad thing. Bang you up there, and we're just going to put everything else into you once I'm done loading up my bicycle with the important parts. Go here, workbench, and I don't need to put fragments in there. Where's the forge? There it is. The most important things are going in there. God, I've just got so much random garbage on me, don't I? Let's go. Oh, do I fill it up now, or do I go up and get the rest? I'll fill it up now, and we'll go get the rest of the stuff after. That's it. That's all she wrote. All of my chests are empty. There's nothing else left in here for me. Oh, thank you, base. Thank you, room, for being my little safety area this whole time. I appreciate everything you've done for me. You know, I'm going to leave all the torches up on the wall as like a testament to where I used to be. This used to be my home. I don't want it to ever feel like I don't appreciate it, so I'll leave it all warm and well lit for the next person to come along and enjoy it like I do. I mean, I'll be back here. I've got my whole, my base here, so let's quickly go back up to my chest and just fill my inventory wherever I can. This is going to take a couple of trips. I'm going to have to jump back on my bike and come back for it a little bit later. I mean, oh yeah, I'll take everything back home now, and then I'll come home and get the rest of it, and then on the way back on that second journey, that's when I'll go and do that quest. There's no point in doing it now when I'm over encumbered. I may as well do it when I can actually move just a little bit. Make sure I turn the bike around for the return journey. There we go, just like that. Use a frame. I might as well just leave the frame at the front, I suppose. I'm going to be doing this quite a lot, and given that I'm a fat bastard who's super cucumbered right now and has no stamina from the long journey, that's probably a wise decision. I probably kind of, maybe I'll just use one of these as like a dump chest, I suppose. I mean, yeah, why not? Just everything get in there. I can sort it all out later. I just need to go back and get all of my stuff and come back on another trip. I need to waste no time on my inventory. I can sort of inventory stuff later on. My tree's growing nicer. That's kind of nice. All right, back on the bicycle. Back off to town we go. Oh, okay, we go back, we got all that stuff, we hit up the farm, we refresh it, get a couple of pork chops, come home and enjoy life in the new city. I'm an idiot. I'm a goddamn idiot. I'm a straight up muppet. I did all of that and forgot to get all the valuable stuff out of the bicycle. That would have been really embarrassing. We've gone all the way back to the old town, tried to fill it up with some new stuff and discovered all the things I wanted to keep safe, still safe, but also still on me. All right, there we go. Everything in there. In fact, let's, there was some food there. Let's grab you. We've still got some food in my inventory down there, so let's eat that one. Yes, there we go. If I'm going to leave that can behind as well. Don't need an extra can. All right, there we go. Got some food, got some fluids. Back we go to town. Nice and quick. In and out like a drive-through inventory stop. How much is in you? Quite a lot. I can't quite fit everything in, but that's okay. That's what the bicycle is for. That's why, thank God, I remembered to clear everything out before I left before. Everything goes in there. I don't need to keep one glass jar on me. I also probably need to keep anything here that I don't really need right now. 2 flashlights, probably not. A wrench, probably need a level 1 wrench that's half broken. I can scrap that one. That should be okay. That's going to unencumber me, and then I can go back up here and pick up the rest of them. However, that's going to make me cucumbered again with a whole bunch of concrete. There's got to be, what can I get rid of? Okay, can of chili, get rid of you. Can of dog food, I don't really want to eat you. Food poisoning 0, however you don't have any negative effects, I may as well. Alright, get you guys done. Scrap that one. How are we looking now? 1 cucumberance. What have we got in here? What else can I get rid of? Plant fibers. Don't need to keep that on me. Alright, there we go. Oh, don't leave them behind though. Frames are important. Take them with me. Alright, well, it's been a good time, house. Thank you for sticking with me for like a week and a half. I appreciate everything you've done for me. You've been punched by zombies. You've had your walls broken down. You've been stripped from the inside out. I appreciate everything. I'll see you again in a couple of days, but I won't come back inside you. I'll see you from a distance and wave, but you and me, it's all over. I don't know if I've actually raided this place before already. I'm gonna make myself a new chest and just bang it outside, just like I had before, because I feel like I'm gonna get a fair amount of stuff out of this. Let's just drop, well, most of this, actually. I'll keep the lockpicks on me, because that will come in handy with whatever I find in there. Probably could have done that a faster way, but whatever. Lockpicks, I'll keep you. Suit jacket can stay there. Let's change the nerdy glasses, given I'm gonna have to punch a bunch of Muppets in the face. Before I reset it though, let's quickly go have a look. There's still some zombies here. There's some concrete and probably some cobble cobble inside as well. Boy, I bet you regret punching me, don't you? You got one little swing on me and I exploded your head like a week-old watermelon. Take a swing and, right in the chops. Oh man, it's good. I really like the fists. I'm not seeing any cobblestone left in here, so I think I've been through here before. Oh, mini bike handlebars, that's not that bad. Oh, there's some cobblestone in the back there, but I've definitely been here before. Oh, hey Tubbs, how you doing, mate? Take a swing, hit you in your chins, and another one. Come on, finish him off. Just make this nice and quick. You're making this more hard on yourself. You're not going to survive my Fist of Fury, so you may as well just lay down and accept your fate. Rolling toolbox, more military armor parts and nails. I put a wrench. I might come back with a wrench and destroy that, but I'll also grab this cobble while I'm here as well. Cobble's super important to me. I've got a bunch of concrete, so I don't need to worry about the rest of it, but that means I've probably already hit the loot up the top. I'll go up and double check just to be sure. Oh, that's lucky. I didn't remember that I did this. There's a locked chest here. Thank God I brought my lockpicks with me, and thank God I double checked before I reset the whole thing. Good, 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 good. I love it when I accidentally make the right decision. I never consciously do it. Whenever I try and deliberately make a decision, it's always the wrong one. Oh, look at that. It opens on the first lockpick too. But when I accidentally stumble into making a good decision, I'm pretty happy with myself. Leather boots, you're not worth much and you're not great for armor, so I'll scrap you. Batten's worth a little bit. Take you, take you. Iron helmet is worth a bit too. Insulation mod, can I bang you onto everything? Although, I'm in the temperate biome, so I get cold more than I get hot, I suppose. Maybe I'll just hold on to you for now before I do anything too drastic. Alright, this place is now done. Let's go back down to the bottom, grab our wrench, here, break apart that destroyed workbench, and then see if we can do it all again and hopefully get some good stuff. Mechanical parts and some forged steel, I think it is. No forged iron. I mean, that's still okay. Any forged iron is good forged iron for me. And also, when this is gone, hopefully it'll respawn as another destroyed one that I can loot again. A working one isn't as valuable to me now. I've got one at home, and having one this far away from my base is completely redundant anyway. There we go. That's done. I'm completely knackeroonied. I'm full on food and full on water, though, so there's no point me drinking anything other than just to get that, in fact, I'll drink some bottled water just because it will give me that, a hydration stamina boost. Alright, here we go. Boom. Tier 1 clear. Let's get this rocking and rolling. Can't loot the car. Already woken someone up. What up, Nurseroony? Boom. Right in the chops. Oh, it's always so satisfying. I'm not going to miss out on getting all this extra cobble because I used all that cobble to build that first base, and I'm going to have to build something new for day 21. Day 14 isn't so much of a problem, but day 21 is going to have... Oh, it's Arlene the cowboy. As always, hiding out in the back room all on your lonesome, away from prying eyes to do all the devious deeds that you two get up to when I'm not looking. You sons of bitches. Well, you know what? If I'm going to interrupt your little hanky-panky time... Yeah, exactly. He died and you couldn't live without him. I see how it is, Arlene. I can't believe I ever cared for you. It is a destroyed workbench, which is good. You gave me an engine, which is also pretty good. There's usually a map hiding back here. Nope, there's not. Okay, that works for me. I'll quickly grab all of the cobble while I'm here too. My shovel's running out of stability, not stability. I always get that wrong. Durability. Always running out of durability. I always get those words confused. Oh, yeah, that's how much cobblestone I'm getting out of this. It's always good. I like having all the resources I need for later endeavors. Make sure no one's on this side with me. No, quickly raid the suitcase, tank top, sewing kits. Sewing kits, I mean, they're good at the start. Oh, he's down there. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, I'm supposed to kill him first then. I wasn't going to, but it is a clear quest after. Where you going? Mate! What are you doing? I'm over here, you big bastard. For goodness sake, do you smell a Big Mac? Is that where you're going? You don't want some fresh meat. No, you want some processed sauce and some disgusting patties of meat. I understand that. It's clearly what your diet was before the apocalypse. So why would you change your lifestyle choices given that the world is now completely different? Don't even worry about it, mate. You keep going and sniffing out your burgers and I'll just punch you in the back of your noggin. Had to quickly make myself a stone axe just so I could get into this bloody crate here. What have you got for me, sealed Shumway crate card? Give it to me. Give me something good. We have a frothy and a glass jar. Right, not particularly bad, not particularly awesome either. But let's break into the reinforced chest with our lockpicks. Please, last time it worked on the first one, I'd love for it to work again. Give me something good. Give me something I can sell, or give me some better knucks. I mean, the level 4 iron knucks have been pretty good for me, but the steel knucks, even though they're atrociously ugly, wouldn't be a bad shout right now. I wouldn't mind having an upgrade in my one and only weapon. Oh, it's opened up the second one. It's pretty good. Oh, very nearly did. What are you going to give me? You give me... Actually, let's compare these properly, shall we? Let's go here. Let's go... Oh, wait, before I do that, let's get all of you out of there. Let's go here. Let's go modify. Let's take all of the gubbins out of there and compare like for like. All right, what have we got here? We've got 10 and 19, 10 and 19. So they're exactly the same. That's a little bit upsetting. Well, you know what? I'll change it over because that one has more durability on it right now. It's boom, boom, boom. There we go. Get that back and rocking and rolling. Oh man, I thought the gods might have heard me. Or it proves that they did hear me, but they were just like, they're teasing me. You know, they're never actually on my side. They heard my request and they gave me something close, but no cigar. My compass is telling me there's still a Muppet here somewhere. Maybe in the pig pen out here. There's a couple of piggly-winxes, but is there any zombies? It's saying there's a zombie, like, right... Or is it the pig? Do I have to kill the pig? The pig counts as the clear quest. Ah, see, they knew I was scared of it. They knew I was scared of piggly-winks once upon a time, but no more. Let's get some crouch going. Let's get a power stroke right in its eye. Oh, didn't die, though. That's right, it's stunned. It's moving a bit slower. Finish him off, please. Don't get stabbed. Don't get stabbed by his stupid boars. Not boars, tusks. Ow, he bored me. Gored me. God, come on, Josh. They're words. They're not that difficult. You can probably figure it out. There we go. Got that one sorted, though. Quickly harvest you up. Get some bacon bits. There we go. All right, we good. We good. Let's go to the trader and cash it in. I have to leave so much parts behind again. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to leave anything behind, but I'm going to have to. I've got like maybe 15 things I'm leaving behind on top of all the other gobbledygook that I'm carrying home with me. Frustrating. Very frustrating. But you know what? Maybe I'll head home first and I'll come back through here. I keep seeing that bloody waypoint thing and it keeps distracting me. I'll come back through here and I'll grab this chest on the way through. Let's go chest and we'll go save that one. I don't need this chest anymore because I already emptied that in a last, another journey way back when. Alright, I'll head back home, drop everything off, come back, pick this up, and then hit the trader as the last thing on the day. That seems like the best way to do it. The most efficient use of my time. There we go, back at base. Can't take all the stuff out of the bike yet, but I won't forget to do it this time. I can't wait to actually have like a proper door or something, like a garage door or some sort of entryway that doesn't involve me having to hop over a fence like a rabbit on steroids. Alright, let's go drop everything off and then go get stuff out of the bike, then head back home, back to the trader. Everything, just everything in. I've got too much stuff. Look at all the stuff I've brought back with me. For goodness sake. All right, let's just start sorting this out, I suppose. You can go in there. You know what? Fuck it. Everything in, whatever. I can deal with all the inventory later. I already said that. No point wasting daylight doing it now. This probably isn't, I mean, look, this isn't the most action-packed episode I've ever made in my life. It's a lot of just kind of housekeeping, I suppose. Like, almost literally. Like, we're keeping this house instead of the old house. But, I mean, this stuff has to be done. This is all an important part of 7 days. Upgrading your base, upgrading your life, just kind of getting your life together is all important when you're trying to make sure that a zombie horde doesn't come through and wipe you out the next chance they get. Let's keep the knife on me in case I find something good out there. That ought to do it for now. Okay, we're good. Let's go get our bike back. Let's head back to the trader and let's just enjoy our life a little, you know? We're about to start, like, you know, moving into our brand new town. Why is there a spider zombie at? Why are there so many zombies? Why is there a spider zombie out in the middle of the day? What's going on there, game? What the freak of ball sacks are you doing to me? You know what? Not my problem. Do not care. I'm heading back to get all my gubbins from the last town and heading to the trader. That's all. Oh, do I have anything to sell? No, I already sold everything last time. That's okay. In fact, do I even need to... I probably don't need to head back to the trader right now, you know? I mean, I'm just going to go back there and turn in a quest, but why do that right now? I can do that later and grab that chest on the way through. There's no massive incentive for me to do it right now. I may as well do it on another day. I might even go raid this house across the street. If it's spawning out bloody spider zombies, then I feel like that's something I should probably give my attention to, given that at any point a spider could hop over that wall and come and rearrange my nose. Come on, buddy. You gonna jump? You gonna jump at me? What do you like in the daytime? I don't think I've ever come across a spider zombie in the day. Yep, he still jumps. Okay, that's fine. I can still punch you in the face. If you want to get up close, nice and personal with me, that's fine with me. I'm happy to lay you out like any other Muppet. There we go. Punch you. I mean, not in the titties, I suppose. I'm punching in the face. Don't want to, you know, punching a girl in the titties, that's just not cool. It's like kicking a guy in the nuts. You shouldn't be punching, well, you shouldn't be punching anyone, full stop, unless they're zombies, in which case it's okay. But punching someone in like a particularly delicate bit, not cool, bro. Oh, okay. I was just kind of going around the perimeter to make sure there was no other Muppets waiting for me, and it turns out there was actually a Muppet waiting for me. Why is there what is going on here? There's spider zombies spawning in a day. Hazmat zombies out here by themselves. They only really ever spawn as part of something else, like either a POI, like a military base, or as a wandering horde that's mostly made up of military Jeffries. There are so many zombies here. Why are there so many zombies? Was there a horde that kind of showed up when I was last here and I didn't kill them, so they kind of got distracted and I just left them and they kind of wandered to their own devices? Is that what's going on? Because this is more zombies just cruising around than I thought there was supposed to be in Alpha 18. They even like reduced the amount of zombies that cruise through the wilderness by themselves now. And this is a lot of them right here. This is more than I would have expected in Alpha 17. I'm definitely working on the basis that I'm trying to clear out all the POIs closest to my house first, just to kind of, you know, make like a little like safety area. Oh, Jesus, you were really close to me. Thank God you made a groan right before you tried to punch me, because I would not have known you were there and you would have had your way with the back of my head. You would have slid it straight through the back of my noggin and like penetrated out the front of my nose. That's how fucking close you were to me right then. Ooh, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, yes. The old turnaround explosion. Oh boy, they're creeping up behind me like no tomorrow in here. This is a bad place to be. But yeah, I'm trying to like make like a little like area of safety around my house. I don't want zombies living next to my house. That's just a bad time. I'm not a very good neighbor. I don't want them near me. There is a secret behind that wall there. There's a door covered up by a chair and some cobble. And even though I would normally... Oh, I didn't bring my axe with me. That was silly. But I found some sledgehammers, so I may as well use those to try and break my way through the wall. There must be secrets back there. If they're covering it up with things... Oh, no, that's the wrong block. I want to break this one. I want to break the corner block because it's completely redundant. I can't get through a corner. I have to break another set of blocks anyway. So I want to know what's in there. Is there something good? There must be. Come on, what's in there? Something, but also not a lot. That's not what I was expecting at all. What is in here then? Why are you going through the effort to block up the door? What would that door even be doing? I don't... does that go down to a secret down there? Is that different to the other place I was supposed to go? I don't know. It's just a skylight. There's a door to a skylight. What an interesting design choice. Whenever the architect built this house, I don't really think you were thinking everything through at the time. All right, let's keep on going through though. Ooh, bookshelf. No one coming to punch in the back of the head. Always got to check that first now, seeing as that almost happened 4 times in a row. A bunch of paper. Well, that paper I'm sure was a book at some stage. Surely there's still some knowledge left over on it. Supercorn seed. That's interesting. So I can make a seed out of the supercorn, and there's a Bob's Boars back in the old town that I can get supercorn from. So I could make myself a nice little supercorn garden without having to invest into living off the land, which is kind of nice. I didn't bring my lockpick, so I can't open up that safe. If I find some in here, I'll be sure to go for it. This is a pretty nice little house in here, actually. Oh, there's a zombie there. I do also feel like the zombies are getting a little bit harder than they used to. I feel like I'm not killing them as fast as I used to, and they're also going into rage mode much faster than I used to as well. So all in all, it's a pretty not great time to be me, and I feel like I'm going to get punched in the face a lot more than I used to. This item's cactus. I can't repair you. I need stones to do it. Well, let's just get the other sledgehammer out and just finish the job. I'm really quite missing my axe. I could go and get it. It's just next door. But that would take time, and I'm lazy, and I can't be bothered doing that kind of thing. I'm kind of just cruising through here. Ooh, great heist. You can fall up to 15 meters without taking damage while carrying 5,000 dukes or more. I don't quite have that much on me, but I will take that. I might have to start rolling around with all of my dollary dues on me, and I can just jump off the top of the church spire if I so desire. Turns out, dukes are really good cushions for landing on. Anything else in here? I'm just trying to like go through here as fast as possible. Not a lot of time left in the day, and as I said before, stealth isn't super important to me. Oh Jesus! Now, I'm bleeding. You son of a... Oh, where's my bloody... Where's my bloody bandages? I don't know where my bandages are. I'm gonna have to finish the fight while I can't see anything to look for my bandages. Oh, that was bad. I didn't bring any bandages. Okay, bandage, craft. Get that done. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go there. Use that one. That was a bad time. I didn't realize I left my bandages back home. That was very, very silly, Josh. You gotta keep them in your hotbar. Whew, yeah, she came out swinging. She was ready for me. I opened up her door and she punched me right in the nose for it. A bit of an overreaction in my mind, but I mean, look, each to their own. Oh, just die, for goodness sake. There we go. God, that takes such pounding now, and definitely not in a good way. I'm there slugging away, doing all the hard work. I'm getting absolutely nowhere. It is taking and taking and taking, and as much as I try, I can't get the end done. I cannot finish the job as much effort as I'm putting in. Oh, is that enough? Is that enough to make a coffee? Actually, I've got coffee beans. I need to cook the coffee. Okay, and I don't have any water on me. Kind of makes sense. Quickly go in here. No, I'm waiting for... Ooh. Oh, it's not even locked. That's very good. Is that like the main loot room? I thought this was a bigger POI than I really gave it credit for. All right, well, what's in here? Iron helmet, not worth much. Scrap that. Hunting rifle, TNT, some nugs that I can sell for cash. All right. That's not so bad at all then. It turns out this POI is actually smaller than I was expecting. I was expecting like a big like basement area and to have to go through all of it and like to spend a lot of time here, but turns out it was actually pretty quick. I'm still curious where that, oh, there's the skylight there. So yeah, there was absolutely no reason for that door up there. I thought maybe it was heading to a secret area that I hadn't been to yet, but I guess not. I guess there was just, there was nothing there. Alright, well, I guess it's time for me to get out of this popsicle stand somehow. I don't know what the best way to do that is. I'm running out of time. I don't have an axe, so I guess I'll just take a sledgehammer to a window, I suppose. That seems to make the most amount of sense to me. That's all empty. Alright, let's get out of here then. Come on, it's a giant boulder on the end of a stick, and that's like a 3-ply, 3-ply width plywood? Is that the right way to say that, I suppose? I don't know. I mean, when I used to skateboard way back in the day, I just referred to plywood as ply. You know, you got like a 7-ply deck or a 5-ply deck. I think mine was a 7 way back when. Man, I kind of miss skating. It was a good time. Alright, there we go. Finally out. Back home we go. Alright, well, that's a cool little house. Not my house, but a cool little house all the same. I have so much stuff that I need to sort out. Holy crap, look at it all. I can finally actually put down the land claim block. Where's a good spot for you, I wonder? I don't really know. Maybe up there somewhere, or like maybe in like just in the corner instead of that pot plant. Yep, that looks like a good spot for me. Look, it's like a feature now. In fact, let's get the pot plant back and go, bah, look at that. Now it's like a whole thing. That's fine with me. Oh, I'm gonna have to spend all night just going through and sorting out all my inventory. I've got boxes and boxes and boxes full of gubbins. Let's take all of you, actually, and you, and put you straight into the campfire. That's the thing, just going through, it just takes time to go through and put everything where it needs to be. Got a whole bunch of raw meat, though, ready to cook all of that up and enjoy some bacony goodness. Workbench and forge. Don't know where I'm going to put that just yet. I'll find a place, but I don't know where it's going to go. It's just a lot to go through and figure out what's worth anything or what needs to be thrown away. What I am actually thinking, I've got a garage out there, and I feel like, oh look, I don't want to have as useful as it'd be to have my workbench inside. Let's try and build this house as if it was actually a house. You know, you don't have a flaming forge inside your living room. No, you put it outside in the garage. That's the place it's supposed to be. Let's get you. Let's actually get rid of you. Anything else? Not really. Okay, I wish there was a way I could like get a hammer and upgrade the cabinets to actually close their doors. That would be kind of nice, but I can't do that, but that's okay. All right, grab you guys. Where's going to be the best spot for you? I think that's the best spot for a workbench. Just, yep, like that. There we go. Put you there. And I'll put the forge just next to it, I feel. I'll get rid of these boxes and put the forge just next door. Eventually, I'll go through. I mean, I've got I don't need to actually make like the concrete paste as opposed to the concrete powder. The wet concrete, not just the cement. And fix up my floor here. Once I've done that, which should be all pretty good to go here. There's, yep, just like that. There we go. Perfect. I especially like that it also comes with a light out here as well. I wouldn't mind it if this garage door here would have been an actual garage door, but I can, oh, it's only 4 wide. Garage doors are 5 wide. Come on, game, don't do that to me. That's really annoying. All of like the bigger doors, in fact, all of the doors are odds. There's no even sized doors. The garage door is 5, well, like the roller door is 5, the garage door is 3, and the normal door is 1. So if you have an even sized hole, you can't fill it with everything. Oh, that's really annoying. I might even just like block up this entrance then and just like make it so I enter through this door over here instead, because that's gonna really get on my nipples a whole freaking lot. But whatever, that's now found its place up there. We can go through and continue just kind of finishing the rest of this kind of stuff off. No, nothing out there. We're all good. I need to, that's all concrete as well. So maybe the first thing I need to do, so that's the thing, I need the cement mixer. There was the cement mixer in the house like next door, but it's broken. If that was working, it would have been so much better. I need to find a POI in this godforsaken town that has a bloody cement mixer in it, because I can't do it with just regular cement. Look, I'll try. I have cement on me, but you need the concrete. Can't do it. Cannot fix up the cement floors. I'll leave like all of the subterranean area as it is. I'll put like a hatch over the top in here and in the garage as well. Oh, it's so annoying. Just trying to go through everything and see if I can find anything that's like medical or food related. All goes into the chest on the left. Nope, nothing else. Oh, there was some blueberry seeds. I'll save them for later. I'm going to have to make a garden at some point. All right, all of you guys go in here. In fact, nitro powder is not one of those. You stay with me. Everything else goes in like that. Oh, it just takes so long. It just takes so long to do this. That's the worst part. I really wish there was like a mod that could auto sort stuff. You know, like you have all your main chest down here, then a dump chest up the top, and you can connect like pipes or something to them. So you dump everything in a dump chest and it automatically sorts it all to where it needs to go. That would be a freaking fantastic mod, and I wish I wish that was actually possible in this game. I don't think it is. So I don't think it's like the fact that no one's making the mod. I just don't think you can make the mod, but I really wish I had something like that for this. Anyway, guys, I'll go through and I'll do all my inventory sorting outside of an episode. Again, this wasn't the most action-packed episode, but stuff like this I feel needs to be shown so you guys know how the game actually progresses. The game actually isn't just going out and raiding every single day. I mean, I'm a little bit more aggressive in my playstyle when I'm making an episode than I would be if I was just kind of playing by myself and relaxing kind of thing. I'd maybe spend the first week raiding a couple of POIs and then building a base and building like my first base to be like my ultimate base, and then like spending like days or weeks, like 2, 3, and 4 doing all my looting. But I'm doing it kind of reverse order when I'm making episodes, because going and raiding stuff and punching zombies in the face is always more interesting than shoveling a whole bunch of stone. But I'll have to come back and shovel more stone and punch more zombies in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to all the patrons on Patreon who made this episode possible. If you like it, make sure to like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.